Good morning student. Today we will discuss your worksheet first, that is practice for your half yearly exam chapter 9. You already have this worksheet in your WhatsApp group. Now see here. Question first, find the amount and compound interest. You have to find out amount and compound interest. Given things is sum of 15,625 at 4%. It means rate given to you 4% per annum for 2 years. Annum for 3 years. Time given to you 3 years. Then find out your amount, compound amount. Formula we know that principal multiply by 1 plus r divided by 100 power t time. Put the value 15,625 1 plus 4 upon 100 power 3. 4 ones are 4, this 25. 15,625 1 plus 1 upon 25 power 3. 15,625 multiply, this become 26 by 25, 26 by 25, 26 by 25. When you multiply it, you will get 15,625. And after this, you will get your result 17,576. This is your compound amount. We want to find out compound interest. Then compound interest becomes amount minus principal, that is rupees 17,576 minus 15,625. 6 minus 5, 1, 7 minus 2, 5, 15 minus 6, 9, 6 minus 5, 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Then your result will be rupees 1,951. Okay, now see the next question. For this, it's necessary that firstly learn the formula for it and how to find out the amount and interest. Your second question is, if the simple interest on a sum of 4%, rate given to you 4%, per annum for 2 years, time given to you 2 years, simple interest given to you rupees 80. What is your question? Then the compound interest on the same sum for the same period. Same sum, same period. Then if this one information given to you, find out the compound interest for it. How to find out? Firstly see what is the simple interest formula. Principal into rate into time divided by 100. We don't know about the principal amount. So firstly we find out principal amount, put the value 80 multiply by 100, 4 into 2, 4 to the 8, 10, this become 1000. It means your sum is rupees 1000. Now find out the compound interest on this sum. Then firstly we find out the compound amount. The formula is P into 1 upon R upon 100 power T. P rupees 1000 into 1 plus, this one R is 4, this 1000 multiply by 100, 4 upon 100. This become 104 into 104 upon 10. Then after the multiplication you will get result 10816 upon 10, that is 10816. Now, but we want to find out compound interest. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, that is 1081.60 minus 1000, then rupees 81.6. It means your option D is correct. Then your answer option D is correct. See next question now. What is the difference between the compound interest and simple interest on rupees 8,000 at 15% per annum for 2 years? What is the difference between this simple interest on rupees 8,000? Firstly, see, principal given to you rupees 8,000 at 15%, rate given to you 15%, time given to you 2 years. Have to find out the difference between compound interest and simple interest. It means on this data, firstly we have to calculate compound interest and simple interest. In simple interest formula, P multiplied by R multiplied by T divided by 100. 8,000 multiplied by 15 into 2 divided by 100. 15 8s are 120 multiplied by 2, it becomes rupees 2,400. Now for the compound interest, firstly find out the amount. Amount is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R by 100 power 2. This is 8,000 into 115 upon 100 into 115 upon 100. This one cancel out. It becomes 115 into 8 divided by 10. Then you will get result rupees 10,580. Find out the compound interest. 10,580 minus 8,000, it becomes rupees 2,580. But what we find out? We want to find out this difference. Then take the difference, rupees 2,580 minus rupees 2,480. This becomes rupees 180. It means in the given option, your option C is correct. Your answer is option C. Then write down this proper answer also. Whenever you are solving your MCQs, write down complete answer, that which one option is correct. You find out the answer, but you don't write down that which one option it is. Then also maybe it will be not checked by the teacher. Okay, see the next one question. Find the compound interest on rupees 80,000. On rupees 80,000. Then your principal amount given to you rupees 80,000. This one is question number 4. For 3 years. Time given to you 3 years. Rate are different here, 4%, 5%, R1, R2, R3. 3 rates are given to you, 4%, 5% and 10%. 3 rates are given to you. Then how to solve this question? Your question is compound interest. Then firstly we find out compound amount. For finding the amount, in this question, we will use the formula P into 1 plus R1 upon 100, 1 plus R2 upon 100, 1 plus R3 upon 100. Then after, put the value 80,000, 1 plus 4 upon 100, 1 plus 5 upon 100, 1 plus 10 upon 100. Then it becomes 80,000 multiply 104 upon 100, 105 upon 100, 110 upon 100. Then you will get 104 into 105 into 11 into 8 divided by 10. When you solve it, you find out firstly compound amount, and for the compound interest, what we will do? This one result minus 80,000. Then completely, this is not a MCQ question, then you have to solve the complete answers. Okay, now see the next one. Question number 5th. If the different rates are given to you, then we will solve like this. In question number 5th, find the compound interest on rupees 3125 for 3 years. The rate of interest for the first, second and third year 4%, 5% and 6%. Same pattern question as we solved already in question number 4. Question number 6c. The price of a scooter depreciates by 2% of its value at the beginning of each year. Find the sale value of the scooter after 3 years. If it is present value, it means starting we can say it is a principal amount rupees 12,000. Rate 2%, but it is depreciation. Depreciation means every year it is decreasing. So that's why we will take rate in minus, with minus sign. And time is your 3 years. Then your formula becomes that amount after 3 years. After 3 years, sale value of scooter becomes P into 1 plus, in place of plus we will take here minus sign because there is a depreciation, power 3. If here you are taking minus sign, then there is no need to take with this minus. Then P becomes 12,000, 1 minus 2 upon 100 power 3. This becomes 12,000 multiply 98 by 100, 98 by 100, 98 by 100. Then after solve it and find out your answer. Savita invested rupees 1,000 in a finance company and received rupees 1331. सविता ने इन्वेस्ट किए थे 1000 रुपीज और रिसीव किए 1331. It means principal amount is rupees 1000 and amount is rupees 1331. What is the rate here? After 3 years, time period is given to you 3 years. Your question is find the rate of interest per annum compounded annually. Annually हमें find out करना है rate of interest. तो what is the formula of amount? P multiply 1 plus R by 100 power time. Amount is rupees 1331. Principal rupees 1000. 1 plus R we don't know, we want to find out. Then time period 3. How to solve this now? It becomes 1331 to transposition. Transpose, then it becomes 1 plus R by 100 power 3. If you know 1331 is 11 power 3 and 1000 is 10 power 3. When the power is same on both sides, LHS side or RHS side, if power is same, we can compare it. Then after the comparing, it becomes 11 by 10 is equal to 1 plus R by 100. Then 11 by 10 minus 1 is equal to R by 100. 1 by 10 is equal to R by 100. When you after solving this, then R becomes 100. 1 into 100 by 10, that is 10%. So what is the rate here? What will be the rate here? 10%. See the next question, question number 8. Practice it properly, all the questions. What amount of money should invest in a bank in order to get rupees 1232? It means amount उसे मिलना चाहिए rupees 1232. कितना amount उसे deposit कराना चाहिए? It means we have to find out the principal. In 2 years, time is given to you 2 years. And rate is given to you 5%. Same pattern, that amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R by 100 power T. Amount we don't we know rupees 1232. Principal we don't know, 1 plus 5 upon 100 power 2. 1232 is equal to P multiply 105 upon 100 into 105 upon 100. Then do transpose it for solving it. 1232 multiply by 100 into 100 divide by 105 into 105. Then you will get your principal money, or we can say sum of money which invested in a bank to get sum of rupees 1232. Okay, now see next one. Question number 9. Find the sum which amounts to rupees 1352 in 2 years at 4% compounded interest. It is the same type of question as you already solved in the question number 8. Only amount and only data changed, that here amounts rupees 1352, rate 4% and time 2 years. Question number 10, see now. If the simple interest on a sum of money at 5% per annum for 3 years is rupees 1200. Question number 10, see. If the simple interest on a sum, it means simple interest given to you rupees 1200. On a sum of money, we don't know sum of money, it means principal amount we don't know. 5% per annum, that is rate is equal to 5%, time period 3 years. The compound interest for the same sum of the same period at the same rate is, it means firstly we have to find out the principal amount for it. That for the principal amount the formula become SI into 100 divided by R into T. 1200 into 100 divided by 5 into 3. 5 2s are 10, 3 4s are 12. It becomes rupees 8000. Now we want to find out compound interest for it. Then compound amount 8000 multiplied by 1 plus 5 upon 100 power 3. And firstly solve it, then find out compound interest, that is compound amount minus principal. Then you will get result. Question number 11. The time in which rupees 1800 amounts to this at 10% per annum compounded annually is. Now it is given to you rupees 1800. Calculation, do self. Question number 11. Principal given to you rupees 1800. Amount given to you 2178. Rate given to you 10%. Find out the time. Then how to find out? It becomes amount 2178 is equal to 1800 multiply by 1 plus 10 by 100 power t. 2178 divided by 1800 is equal to, cancel out, 11 by 10 power t. Now solve it. That you can do. Try to cancel out 2 900, 1 0, 2 8 is 16, 2 9 is 18. 9 table we can do. 9 1 is 9, 9 2 is 18, 121 upon 100 is equal to 11 by 10 power t. This 121, 11 power 2, 100, 10 power 2. Now after comparing we find out t is equal to 2 here. Now your option B is correct. Question number 6. If A varies inversely as, question number 12. Find the compound interest on the sum of this and this compounded annually on for 2 years. You can do very easy question. Question number 13. On what sum of money will the difference between the simple interest and compound interest for 2 years at 5% per annum be equal to 50? Then in this, on what sum of money will the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest? Take, let the sum of money is x, then after find out this answer. Okay, we are solving here this one question. On what sum of money will the difference between the simple interest and compound interest for 2 years? Time given to you 2 years, rate given to you 5%, and CI minus SI become to you rupees 50. So let P is equal to X, then SI becomes X multiplied by 5 into 10 divided by 100, 10x divided by 100, it becomes X by 10 rupees. Amount for this principal X, 1 plus R by 100 power 2. Then compound interest minus X. Then X common, then 1 plus 5 upon 100 power 2 minus 1. Then solve it. It becomes X multiplied by, this becomes 105 upon 100, 105 upon 100 minus 1. X multiply this 105 into 105. That you can take 100 plus 5 whole square, it becomes 25, that is 1000. Then it becomes 11,025, minus 1, x, take LCM, then it becomes 1025 upon x. Now the difference between the compound interest 1025 upon minus simple interest x by 10 is equal to 50. It is given to you. Then find out LCM, this one, then it becomes 1025x, this one 1000x is equal to 50. It becomes upper side only 25x is equal to 50 into 10,000. X is equal to 50 into 10,000 divided by 25. This is 20,000. And what is the sum of money? Principal amount becomes 20,000 rupees. What is given to you? We don't know about the principal money, then what we will take? This one equals to rupees X. Then firstly we find out simple interest on this X, then compound interest on this. Given condition, CI minus SI is equal to 50. Put the values and solve this. You find out the value of X. In what time will rupees 2000 amount to rupees this at 20% per annum compounded half yearly? Half yearly, then how to find out? You know the condition that time becomes double and rate becomes half in this. Then solve this one. Question number 15. At what rate of compound interest per annum will a sum of this and this interest compound annually? Same thing. Rate you have to find out, then same pattern we will follow as we already discussed in previous questions. Okay, now this worksheet complete in your notebook also and practice properly. Thank you student. Have a nice day.